Alright guys, what's up? I'm on my main right now. Um, we're gonna make a money making guide. I have ways to make money and what I think is an order from least requirements to most requirements. I know I was gonna make a PKing video, but I got about halfway through it and realized that I am trash and so is my computer. Like, get that. It's really bad. So I need to figure out how to do that before I can start PKing, but I'll have that finished before we do that on our pure. So let's get right into it. Alright, this literally has no requirements. It's just picking flags. There are two spots that I would use, the one right here and then there's another one right under the bank. You can do this for a while because they spawn quite quickly. We're going to get a few inventories of this and then I'm going to show you what to do with it, but this literally has no requirements. You can just come into here, all you gotta do is help the gnome put the boxes in, and then you can come in here and start doing this. You can literally do this at level 3. Okay, I only stayed for 2 inventories and it was only around 600 GP, but we're going to be in Lumbridge and we're going to spin all of that into flax. All you gotta do is come to Lumbridge, use the spinning wheel. It's on the second floor of the castle, and then it'll just all turn into bowstring. And I'll come back after we see how much from flax we made into bowstring. Alright, we just finished turning all the flax into bowstring, and we made 7k profit just from, well, not profit because we got the flax ourselves, but we turned 600 coins into 7.6. So yeah, if you do that a while, you'll have plenty of money to do everything else for low levels that I show you. Alright, so while I was in Lumbridge, I was talking to this guy who started talking to me right before I came to the GE, and he said he was going to do a big drop party because he was quitting, and I was talking to him and telling him I had a channel and so did he, and I persuaded him into doing it for our channel. So hopefully you guys are here or people will start joining this AC because well, I think he has a lot of money. He said he was a 9-year vet, but it should be great because I really want this channel to grow. So make sure you guys show up for that. Alright, our next thing that we're going to have is gold bracelets. You can easily get 7 crafting when you do the flax. That's probably 4 inventories. Or not flax, you can do leather, maybe even 4 inventories because you can't do flax till 10. So we're gonna buy gold bars. I think I'm just gonna buy 100 of them and then see the profit from it. Alright, let's see, 100. Alright, just under 18k. I'm gonna go smelt these and show you how and where I like to do it, and then we're gonna see what kind of profit you make off of every 100 bars. Alright, the first place you're going to be turning the gold bars into gold bracelets is Alcarad. I do think that this is a shorter length of area to run than the Faldor place because it's a straight shot, and then over by Faldor you have to go in and out of the actual room, but you can just go right in. This one is for absolutely no requirements, but I do like other ones. Because I do have the other requirements that I'll show you soon. All you do is run the gold bars from here, from the bank, to the furnace, which is right next to this shop right here. And then you run in here. You have to use the gold bar or else it'll just give you an option to smelt ores. So you use the gold bar and it'll give you the option to make regular gold bracelets. I'm going to show you guys 2 other places that I like that have other requirements, but this one has none. Alright, this is one of my favorites before I got the Varrock armor. All you gotta do is do Priest in Peril and get Ecto tokens from worshipping the thing over here. You do need the ghost speaking amulet so you can talk to these guys and pay the toll. And boom, you got your gold brace making op shit. Alright, the bank is just south of the entrance. Just take your gold bars and go to the furnace. It's such a shorter walk than Alcarad. Use the gold bar on the furnace, and then you have the option to make gold bracelets. And it's really simple. The next one I show is the one I usually use. Alright, here in Edgeville is what I think is the best furnace to use. You need to use your highest tier Varrock armor to be able to use it. All you gotta do is start from the bank, run right here, and then it's an odd little furnace. And then you can make your gold bars. It's really simple. And you can do this as long as you want. Alright, we're gonna come back after I finish all of the gold bars and see how much profit you make every 100. Alright, we're just about to finish up the last of our gold bars. They give 25 experience, so it's 10 more than flax, but I don't know the rates between how much you actually make. Gold bracelets are 293 GE price, and then gold bars 184. We're gonna go sell them in GE and see what the actual prices are right now, though, as soon as I smelt this one. Alright, we just insta-sold the gold bracelets for 27k, which was an easy 10k profit and maybe around a minute of work, not even, which was at the other furnace. If you're using maybe Alcarad or Faldor, it may not be as fast. But all you gotta do is do leather, spend some money on leather, and then craft those. Flax, make some money, then have money for gold bars, and then bracelets. It's really easy, and you can get your crafting level up. Alright, next we're going to be doing iron bars to iron knives. I bought 100 of them for 330 each. You need 22 smithing to do this. You can do Knight Sword from 1 to 29 like I did on my pure. You don't have to spend any money, but you do have to spend money on the iron bars to make them. So we're going to make 100 worth of iron knives, and then we're going to see how much we made. Alright, we're about to finish up the iron bars into iron knives. I did drop one like the gold bars to see the difference between the prices before we sold them. Alright, that's pretty good. It's really fast and you can AFK really hard when you're doing this. This was not 348, it was more 350, and I don't believe these will be the exact, so we're just going to see how much we can make from this. Alright, we just insta-sold the iron knives for GE price. I thought they would be lower because I bought some on my alt, but the iron bars are actually 330 and not 350, so you do make a decent margin. It was about 8k when the bracelets were about 10, and I would definitely side with the bracelets if you're trying to look for something better. Alright, you may or may not have seen this in my other episodes for Pure Progress, but this would be the setup you'd have for a low level killing lava dragons. This spot's really nice because there's very few PKers. The one thing you gotta really worry about is Vetion, because he can easily hit 20s, and if you're a low combat level, that'll definitely kill you. I know I died a few times here and had to run back. PKers, I know I PK here sometimes. They run either from here or spawn here or here. Usually they'll spawn over here, so it's not a big deal, but if they have ice barrage, they'll try and kill you, and usually will. I don't know why, because they would have to run all the way over here. As soon as you finish up the kill, like I'm about to do, you just put on your air staff and use telegrab to grab the drops. After you got the drops, you just have to wait for the dragon to spawn. It doesn't take long at all, but this can get you a lot of money for starting cash if you're low level. I know I did a lot of this, made maybe 350k from this before even the second episode. So there's another one over here I'll show with white berries in a second. Right next to the lava dragon spot, You can telegrab white berries, and all you gotta do is put on air air staff and then telegrab it. The only real problem with this is Vetion, because he'll see you a lot easier than he does over in the other spot, but they spawn pretty quick, so you can just stay over here, so there's a lot less of a chance of getting hit. Now if I take these over here and price check them, one law rune is about 300, but white berry is about 900. I don't know if that's actually the price, but we'll sell a few quick to see what the actual GE price at the moment is. Alright, I insta sold the white berries for 772, so they are a bit below GE price, but that's still about 400 GP plus profit for each cast, so it's still pretty good, I think. And if you ever get a looting bag, if you're a lower level, try and use it, because it'll make you so much more money and you can stay there longer, especially for white berries. If you can do a whole load of white berries, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's about 50k, because you'll get full inventory for your looting bag, and then maybe a little bit over half for your regular inventory. And if they're just a little bit less than 1k each, that's an easy 50k. Alright, another PVM related way to get money at a low level is droids. The reason these are really good is that they can drop pretty good herbs. One being the Ranar, which is almost 10k right now. But if you ever lose a looting bag, you can get it down here as well, which is really helpful. You can do men if you're a really low level. They do also drop herbs, but these are way better. I think the drop rate's better, and sometimes they can drop two at once. On my pure, I did this for a long time and made maybe 300k off of it, around that, and that was awesome, especially at a low level. So you can do these, get a ton of herbs, and it really helps, and it gets your combat up. Another easy way to make money is by doing easy clue scrolls. You can get those really easily through PVM with men, but you can also thieve them from ham members that I'll show you. Alright, to get the ham members, you can teleport to Lumbridge and come into the forest behind it, or use your glory and teleport to Draenor and come into the forest. All you gotta do then is pick this lock, and then this will open and you can go down and there will be ham members that you can pickpocket. Alright, when you're down here, come into the center room and there will be a ton of ham members, some guards and some just regular members. It takes 15 thieving to thieve one of the female members and 20 for a male member. You get weird things like rusty swords and leather and things like that, but what you really want is the clue scrolls, and all you have to do is thieve. Sometimes though, you'll be caught and will be sent into a jail in one of these caverns. You will then just pick the lock of the door and get out and continue, or you will be kicked out of the camp and be sent somewhere near Lumbridge, so you just have to run all the way back and come back in. But yep, this is my low level money making guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had to do this instead of the Peking video until I get a better computer, which is hopefully soon. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.